Right now we're learning the HaYom Yom, which is the wisdom of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe. There has to be service by a person's own efforts. You have to do it yourself. This Shabbos, we had a couple of guests, and one of them said that he was in this big group of Hasidim. It's not important, the group of Hasidim, and they discovered that some of the rabbis that they trusted and they loved so much, they were doing not good things. And one of them was put into jail, and the other one he was falsely accused. Anyway, so as a result of that, a lot of his followers, they left Judaism and they stopped. So my wife, she said, what type of a ridiculous thing is that? I mean, what type of an excuse? I mean, I can understand, emotionally maybe, but that's not Judaism. Judaism is that you have your relationship with God personally. And if there are all sorts of things around you that confuse you, so we learned from Abraham that the whole world confused him, but that's why we're here is to fix these things up and to be positive in the place where there's negativity and to make light where there's darkness. So if you realize you've revealed that your great teacher and the person that you're revered is, a crook and who knows what, a decadent and whatever he is, okay, so that's a big problem. There's no doubt about it, but that shouldn't affect your connection with God, right? Shouldn't affect your connection. It just goes to show that it's possible for a person to do that. And if you think about it for a second, that's the 10 Commandments. Who did God give the 10 Commandments to? He gave the commandments to murderers, to thieves, to kidnappers, to decadents. Don't kill, don't steal, don't commit adultery, don't get that. Who's God talking to? He's talking about people that want to kill and that they want to steal and so these things, that's part of the world that we're here to fix. So if we see that somebody didn't defy his nature that God gave him, that he was supposed to, so that's sort of par for the course. You can't excuse yourself if you do it. If you do, a person has to say, "Well, I'm terrible at it," but you can excuse somebody else. Okay, he did bad things. The person he'll catch on, right? Maybe I can pray for him. Maybe I can talk to him. I should say something to him, but that shouldn't affect my connection to God. A person has to serve from his own efforts. Get superior heights to be great in Judaism is not. A person can get very, very high if you're taken by the hand and led. Right? The Rebbe tells you what to do. You do it. You ignore all of your urges and your doubts and everything like that. That's very good. But what happens if there's no one to lead you? It says it's not really yours. Any levels or awarenesses that you have because of somebody else, even though that's a wonderful thing, but it's not really yours. It's more precious when you attain things by your own strength, your own tests, your own overcoming your own obstacles and challenges. Okay, somebody over there has their hang on one second. Who is this? Someone was making background. Okay, ready. Here we go. Now story.